everybody and their neighbor. Welcome back to your favorite show, Gear and Gigs. Once again in the virtual house, we have our old friend Trey Hawkins. Trey, how are you doing?
Doing well.
Trey's half asleep, so we're coping. and the other chuckle you hear back there, that's Stacy Venne. Welcome back, Stacy.
Hey,
to your home away from home, again. Gear and Gigs.
Thank you. Good to see you guys.
Today is a special episode. It is the episode where we're going to try to keep Trey awake because he's operating on like 10 hours sleep. So you know he's really shucking it here. We got a game show today, and these guys have absolutely no idea what the game show is going to be about. So that's awesome. I get to use my game show voice the whole show, so that's awesome. And we're gonna try to get things interesting with some conversation along the way. So I've got some notes I'm going to be referring to every once in a while down here because the teleprompter girls are not here.
I was about to say, people were asking me like, "Oh, like what are you recording tonight?" I was like, "I don't know."
It's like improv.
Yeah,
it's just like improv.
It's the only show where the points don't matter.
There we go. That looks much better. All right, it's just like improv. All right, so the show is called Guess the Connection.
All right.
Yeah,
right. Is it too late to back out?
It is. It is, in fact, too late to back out.
All right.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I got 40 questions lined up for you guys.
All right.
Gonna list off 5 things. They all share a connection. You guessed it. First person to guess the connection correctly, or close enough that our judges allow it, gets the point. After 20, there'll be a lightning round. After another 10, there'll be a lightning round. Lightning rounds are a little different. We'll explain those when we get there. And at the end, there'll be a final double-person lightning round. All right. At the end, it's both of you competing for double points. So it's time to catch up at the end. Should be exciting. And, of course, the prizes, well, the prizes are, and here's where I'll put a card up that says whatever I figure out what the prizes will be. But there will be a prize and a loser prize, which won't be good.
Oh, so we're all winners.
Exactly. In
our own way, Stacy.
Everybody gets to win. Just one person feels more like a winner than the other, perhaps. But that's okay. All right.
No. With these connections, are there could the connection be absolutely anything, or is there kind of a
Well, let's come up
play,
with an example. For instance, if I said Filtertron, PAF, P90, the connection would be
pickups.
They're all pickups, exactly. That's how it works. But the connection could be anything. But they're all musically related.
Things Alex Lifeson did in 1979.
Sometimes they may be very specific, some like that perhaps. Sometimes they're more vague. I prefer 1980 in his chronology rather than 79 if I have to pick a year, but that's okay. We don't have any buzzers. So
let's just yell it out.
It's either yell it out or you could be polite and raise your hand. Which would you prefer?
Yell it out.
All right, there we go. Yell it out. All right. All right.
That way, there's a audio record of who said it first. That's true.
Now, I used some fancy stationery here. It's the back of my joke-a-day calendar. It's bad dad jokes. So as a bonus, as we use these pieces of paper, you will get to hear the bad dad joke. I don't claim any responsibility for them because they're on a calendar. This one says, "What's an astronaut's favorite snack? A Mars bar." Like I said, bad dad joke. Okay. All right. Number 1. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Cue the music. All right. Here we go. Number 1. Your category is music.
Wow.
I know.
Great.
Narrowed it down.
Sweet.
All right. I'd like to choose music for 90. Okay. Here are your 5 things. If you think you got it before the 5 things, you go ahead and guess. But if you're wrong, you're done. Okay, here we go.
Hold on. You froze.
I did?
Yes, on my end. Oh, no, we're back.
Okay. LPB1, SHO, Solo Dallas, EP, Katana. Now, any answers that neither of you guys get, I get, and if I end up being a winner, well, then I get the prize. Once again,
say Boss pedals.
Amp heads?
Boosts, boost pedals. The answer was boost pedals.
Solo Dallas.
So you sell those at your store, embarrassingly enough for you.
Not anymore.
Well, but you used to, I guess. I bought
Before
two of
my
them
time.
from you. Not that it really wasn't.
I think you got the last two.
Well,
Or you bought one from Clint and one from me.
Clint
But
was,
seriously,
Clint
yeah,
was
we
long
don't.
gone by then.
Oh, well, then,
Well, anyway, they're awesome, and you should like them. They're killer. I highly recommend. Very cool pedal. It recreates the missing link in Angus Young's signal chain. Because he always used a Vega, I think it was a Serwin Vega wireless, to record with in the studio. And it had a compression expansion circuit in it. I believe it had an expansion circuit to try to eliminate noise, right? Because it was the old days, that's what they would use. Kind of like DBX or Dolby or something. And they liked the way it sounded, so that gave them this extra little boost before it hit the amp. And that was the thing that nobody can ever get. And man, it is the thing. Very cool. I really like it a lot. So there you go. See, this is going to be Gears and Giggy anyway. All
There
right.
you go.
Number two. Are you ready? Number two. That's a point for me. Number two. PSM 5. Whammy. Dynacomp. Ibanez compressor.
Bridges.
And KTR Klon replica.
effects pedals.
I'm sorry, judges.
Distortion pedals.
Judges say no. Effects pedals that are red. We were looking for effects pedals that are red. The whammy pedal, the PSM5 from Boss, the power supply, the MXR Dynacomp, the Ibanez compressor, and
I
the
should have got the
KTR
Dynacomp.
Klon.
Yeah.
Boy,
But
those
that-
used to have
judges
a
are
Dynacomp.
ass.
Beg pardon?
Those judges are.
Okay, that's twice we've had to use the censor beep. All right, you have gotten a warning from the judges. All right, we're moving on to number three. I'm going to need a drink because my game show voice takes a little bit more out of my throat. Just a moment. All righty then. So now you get a better idea of the kind of questions that this wacky group of judges made up. All right, here we go. Les Paul Standard. PRS Custom 24, Tom Anderson Drop Top, Gibson ES335, Hamer Standard,
All rosewood fingerboards.
no, it's incorrect. Les Paul Standard, PRS Custom 24, Tom Anderson Drop Top, Gibson ES335, Hamer Standard.
All flagship models.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We were looking for all maple-topped guitars. All guitars with a maple top.
Would the 335 be
It is
considered a
laminated
maple
maple top.
even though it's laminated?
It is. We were looking for maple.
All right.
All right. Sorry. The crowd is with you, though. I mean, they are with you. So that's something. You got the support. All right. All right. Number four. Number four. Are you ready? This is exciting. Number four.
All right.
Let me look at the question so I can make sure I give it the right emphasis. Oh, yes. Dean Stealth. Carvin V220. BC Rich Mockingbird. Jackson King V. Gibson Explorer.
All extreme shape guitars.
The judges are going to give that to you, and we were looking for pointy guitars, but that was close enough.
Okay.
All right, Trey is on the board, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
There you go.
About time. I mean, congratulations to Trey. All
It's
right.
fine. Somehow, Stacy and I aren't the best at deciphering the judges' random connections between these things.
I know, that's the hard part. You'll get it, or I'll just win. Maybe it's just a ploy to make me
It's
win.
like, it's like betting against the house.
Suddenly, it all becomes clear.
All right.
You already have the trophy picked out for yourself, don't you?
It's just something I wanted for myself. I'm like, well, they didn't win.
That's a good idea.
All right, here we go. Put
All
your
right.
thinking caps
Pointy
on.
guitars.
I was pointing guitars. All right, here we go. Number 5. The Knack. Rush. The Police. In Excess. Led Zeppelin. We're going to give everybody 2 guesses. This is a double guesser.
Wait, one of them was Rush?
That's correct. The Knack, Rush, The Police, In Excess, and Led Zeppelin. What do these things have as a connection?
Telecasters. They all used them on all their recordings. In some places.
I can't verify the Rush Telecaster recording connection very strongly, but that's incorrect in any case. That's 1. You still have a second guess, sir.
I was going to say that they're all 3 pieces, but In Excess is not.
Or Led Zeppelin.
Or Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, that's where I was going. Are we allowed to collaborate?
You can collaborate for
Trey's answer?
a half a point apiece. Sure, why not? Yeah, sure.
All right.
I don't. They're not all from the same country.
Actually, you can collaborate to keep me from getting the point.
Right.
Yeah.
In Excess is the weird
not,
one.
They're not U.S. bands. They're all other countries kind of related to UK, Canada,
Is In Excess Canadian?
Australian.
They are, in fact, Australian. Very good. But that has nothing to do with the answer.
So not having pieces of the British Empire where the sun never sets.
Could it be
Former pieces of the British Empire.
Well, let me ask.
I don't know the first band either.
Here's your. The Knack, My Sharona, those guys.
Oh, okay, got it.
All right. We're going to have to move on. The answer was bands that are no longer around. Bands that are gone.
Okay.
Well, you can't go to concert by any of these bands ever.
Well, you can't go to concerts for anybody right now.
That's true, but we didn't pick out everybody.
All right. Come on, next question.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Okay. All right. Hey,
right.
you're on the board.
All right.
You're the only one.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go now. Guitar, thinking caps on. Here we go. JC 120, Twin Reverb, AC 30, Matchless DC 30, Mesa Road King.
212.
Very good. How about that? Very good. Awesome.
Nice.
On the board. Ooh, on the board. All right. Very good. All right. This is number 7. Curly, straight, balanced, stress relieved, solid core.
Types. Say it again.
Curly, straight, balanced, stress relieved, solid core.
I'm going to say neck.
Incorrect. Trey might have the answers written down on his ceiling. We're not sure.
One more time.
Curly, straight, balanced, stress-relieved, solid core.
Maple.
That is an interesting but incorrect answer. I'm afraid we're looking for types of chords. A curly cord, a straight cord, a balanced cable, a stress-relieved cable, or a solid core cable.
Cable. Okay.
Types of cord.
Never heard of two of those.
Well, which two?
Curly cords are awesome.
Yeah, curly cord's the best. For about a week.
Yeah.
Solid core and
Balanced, stress relieved.
Stress relieved.
Well, yeah, because any
stress
cord
relieved.
goes,
Yeah.
Well, stress relieved is the one that's got the big heat shrink jackets at the end. Those are stress relieving. All right. Well, that's okay. That's all right. Here we go. Moving on. One apiece still. Tweed Bassman, Super Reverb, PV Classic, Lab L7.
Tweed.
Sorry, Fender Concert. Tweed Bassman, Super Reverb, PV Classic, Lab L7, Fender Concert.
Oh, okay.
410.
It is. It's 410. Very good. Awesome. Trey's got two. Oh, did you realize it later? Was that what that was? You went, oh, it was the 410 thing. All right, here we go.
Yeah, as I'm looking at a PV 410 cabinet.
All right, so it's 2-1. Harvard Blues Junior 3, PV Classic, Champ, Deluxe.
Oh, those are Tweed.
Those are Tweed. You were only one question away, and he ties it up. All right. Okay, this one might be a little tougher. Whammy, Rotovibe, Volume, Univibe, Morley PWF.
Pedals with gas pedals.
That's correct. With treadles, they're called. That's correct. Awesome. 3-2. Gas pedals. You get the gas, you go buy the pedal. That's the way that works.
That's right.
Gas pedals. That's awesome. All right. If either of you gets this, I owe you lunch. All right. Are you ready? Here we go. Listen closely. Rednev, Nosbig, Zoff, Enopipe, ONAF.
Their pedals spelled backwards.
So close. Judges say no. So close. Rednev, Nosbig, Zoff, Enopipe, ONAF.
I know what it is.
You know what it is now.
Yeah.
Which is going to frustrate Trey all the more. He's like, damn it.
All right, here, Trey, I can help you collaborate so you beat Jet.
All right, here we go.
Well, if one of them is a big muff, and the other one is also I forgot, there's another one spelled backwards that I caught. There you go, okay.
Fuzz pedals?
No, I'm sorry, they're not fuzz pedals. They are guitar manufacturers backwards. Rednev is Fender, Nosbig is Gibson, Zoff is Fox, Enopipe is Epiphone, and ONAF, it was kind of the red herring, it's Fano.
Oh, I was wrong all the way around then.
But good on the backwards thinking. That's awesome. Don't worry, that won't happen again. All right. All right, here we go. From now on, I'm going to give you a hint, a clue. You've earned your clue. You've gone through the first 10. So here we go. Now you get a clue. Are you ready?
Yep.
This one has to do with a specific artist. Les Paul, Strat, Telly, Duo Jet, soloist.
Jimmy Page.
Incorrect. Les Paul, Strat, Telly, Duo Jet, soloist. Stacy's gonna hate himself when he doesn't get this.
Joe Bonamassa.
No, so sorry. Those were all guitars played by Jeff Beck. We were looking for Jeff Beck. He had that weird Pink Jackson soloist period there.
That's right. That's right.
That was the clue. And the Duo Jet when he was doing his tributes to Eddie. Ed Cochran. Thank you. All right, here we go. Moving on. Long-lasting, durable, bright, coated, hand-wound. Strings. Very good. All right, that's 4-2. 4-2. All right, moving on. That was number 13, if I'm correct. So moving on to number 14. All right, here we go. Oh, this one's a good one. Riviera, Strat, Les Paul Custom, Nashville Telly, Vox Phantom. Riviera, Strat, Les Paul Custom, Nashville Telly, Vox Phantom. Epiphone Riviera, Fender Strat, Gibson Les Paul Custom, Fender Nashville Telly, Vox Phantom. Which incidentally is the one they made into the car.
Guitars used by the Beatles?
No, I don't believe that the Nashville Telly was invented until much later. But that is your clue. You can have one more guess. Okay. 2 guesses. This is a double guesser. And that was your clue.
Epiphone Riviera. Okay. Let's put custom. What were the other two?
A Strat, a Nashville Telly, and a Vox Phantom.
What's the Phantom look like?
Oh, we're doing a little collaboration here? Or are you just asking the judges? Judges, can I tell? All right, it's that, I don't want to call it a diamond shape, but it's kind of
a coffin shape?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I never really thought of that, but okay.
Custom.
Nashville Telly's throwing me off. I know that's the clue, but I don't.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't think of many artists.
I'm going to give you one leading question. What makes a Nashville Telly different?
It has the middle
3
strap
pickups.
pickup.
3 pickups, the man says, and that is in fact the answer. 3 pickups. All these guitars have 3 pickups.
But
let's
the 3 pickup is
called. It
doesn't have to, but it can.
Right.
All right. So that's what is it? 5 over there. 5-2. Wow. All right.
I thought I got that one.
No, he did. He said the 3 pickups. I asked you I said what makes a Nashville different. You said the middle pickup, and he went 3 pickups.
Oh, God.
The answer's 3. The judges were looking for, in fact, 3 pickups. I'm sorry. They like you and all in the audience, but the judges, I don't know so much. All right. Something about a parking space. I don't know. Okay. Think fast.
All right.
12, 10, 9, 16, 7 1/4.
Radiuses.
Very good. Awesome, John. Look how fast that went.
Yeah.
The 7 1/4 was the tell, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was. All right. 5-3. Very good. 5-3. He's catching up.
Uh-oh.
All right. Your hint on this one is think back to recent conversations.
Okay.
Double necks, Les Pauls, Gongs on stage.
Led Zeppelin. Things Led Zeppelin used.
Sorry. Bell bottoms. Luckily, you get 2 guesses. Bell bottoms and Lord of the Ring references. Double necks, Les Pauls, gongs
Jimmy
on
Page.
Stage. Oh.
No, gongs on stage. Dang.
Okay, you each get one more guess. Double necks, Les Pauls, gongs on stage, bell bottoms, Lord of the Ring references. I'll give you a hint. It involves more than just a band.
'70s rock?
Oh, I'm afraid not, although that would be an accurate summation of the things we're discussing, certainly. Well, gongs on stage, those are always still, you can always do that, right? I mean, that's still.
Well, I mean, because technically Pink Floyd did it too.
Yeah.
Spinal Tap.
No, and I can't believe there aren't any Spinal Tap references anywhere in here today, because that would have been choice. But no, it was things that are shared between Rush and Led Zeppelin. We were looking for things that are shared between Rush and Led Zeppelin. All right, they would have accepted things shared between Jimmy Page and Alex Lifeson as well, as a guitar central.
Would have accepted the more finite or the more fine-tuned answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, had your rabbit hole led that way and you ended up there thinking like a guitar player rather than a band member. All right. Jazz. Steinberger. Wall. Precision Teardrop. 4001. Jazz. Steinberger. Wall. Precision Teardrop. 4001.
Guitars that are unencumbered by a headstock.
No, that'd be incorrect. Jazz, Steinberger, Wall, Precision, Teardrop, 4001.
Is Precision Teardrop one thing?
Yes, it is. I'll give you a hint, and I'll let you have another guess, Stacy. It has to do with a certain person. Your dad joke, by the way, for this piece of paper is, how do satellite repairmen like their eggs? Scrambled. I don't take any credit for the jokes.
You don't write them?
I do not write them, I merely read.
Precision Teardrop.
I know that's the one that's throwing you.
Well, and the 4001. I don't know.
Oh, that's the easiest one. That's the one. That's the giveaway.
Is it?
It is.
Somebody who plays those. I'm thinking Sting.
There's a lot of head shake. No Sting. These are Geddy Lee's famous basses. All the basses that Geddy Lee was known for playing. His Rickenbacker 4001, his Wall, his Steinberger, his jazz bass, of course, currently. And back in the early days, he had a precision bass that true Rush fans know. He cut down to a weird, almost Vox-like teardrop shape, which apparently ruined the tone, is what he said. So.
And the value.
And well, luckily he went on to become incredibly famous, so now the bass is really famous for having been his. So it worked out okay, but still, yeah, I see what you're saying. That's why I destroy all my instruments. I figure they're going to be worth so much for my fame that it doesn't matter what I do to them.
Well, you've seen that 59 Les Paul, right, that somebody cut the top out and made it into like a Strat shape?
No.
That's pretty... That's a mistake.
That's a whoopsie right there. I cry foul. Wow.
Made it into a double cut.
Well, I wanted a PRS, but I wanted to say Gibson on the headstock.
I couldn't afford it, but I had this old 50s Gibson laying around, so. Ooh, wow. Well, whoever did that, you've shaken our world to our toes. Okay, here we go. Question number, I believe, 18, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong on the numbers. I'll put up the right number, though. There. Okay. Don't answer too quickly. Fillmore, Ryman, Royal Albert.
Halls.
Oh, very good.
Halls.
I didn't even get to the Hammersmith Odeon. I really wanted to do that one, darn it. All right, and Carnegie was the last one. I figured if you don't get it on Carnegie, I don't know what
that would have been.
Famous philanthropist.
Well,
could have been. All right. So what is the score? You got 6 now, right? 6? Is that 6 to did you got 3? 6 to 3. Yeah. 6 to 3. All right. Keep track of your own scores, people.
No,
6 to 3. Right. And no cheating.
It'd be cool if we could have, like, a graphic or something.
Oh, believe me, it's there. It's not there for us, but it's there for the later viewer. So it's there. We're surrounded by game show paraphernalia. It's awesome. Rest assured. Just ask the judges who they can hear and we can't. It's awesome. All right, here we go. Van Halen. You've heard of those guys, right? Okay. Van Halen, Journey, AC/DC, Foreigner, Judas Priest.
Bands that Brian Meter loved.
Interesting reference, but no.
I know, yeah, that's not my real answer.
But nice shout out to Brian. Very
yeah. Man.
Van Halen, Journey, AC/DC, Judas Priest, Foreigner, and I will throw in Sword of Chicago and Sword of Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Oh wow! That
makes it so much worse.
That. Yeah. I had something before that.
Gosh, all the cassettes my mom had in the car when I was growing up, like.
Yes, we called your mom earlier today, and that's what she said. No.
My mom legitimately loves Judas Priest, though.
I like all those bands, dude. Those are righteous, man.
Well, they all had a frontman lead singer that didn't play anything with a rhythm section behind him.
Wait, same again?
Van Halen, Journey, AC/DC, Judas
all bands
Priest.
that have switched lead singers.
That's the one, and he got it from my reaction to your answer. Very nice, very nice. 6-4. Yeah. Trey, do a little catch up. Very nice. Very nicely done. All right. This one's a little tougher. Foreigner, again. Fleetwood Mac. The Police. Journey. Crowded House. I know. Time to make weird faces. Foreigner, Fleetwood Mac, The Police, Current Journey, Crowded House. There's your hint. The tick-tocking of the timer goes on.
Bands that broke up and got back together?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not.
Gosh. Bands. Yeah, got me on that one.
Bands made up of Americans and people from not America.
Aww.
Mixed international bands, which actually Trey and I have talked about recently. Current Journey, because Arno, yeah. Sorry, Arno. All right. A little different take on this one. Expand your brain. Here we go. No one showed up. Partner keeps the books. Not enough in the till. You were late. You guys sucked.
Things I've heard at a club playing with my band.
Yeah, bartend. That's a favorite list of things for bartenders to stiff a band.
There it is. Excuses for stiffing the band.
I realized that mine was a little more specific, but the end result was always the same.
That's right.
They're going to give it to Trey. They're going to give it to Trey for his bar answer. They say that was close enough.
I think so too.
All right, so that's a 6-5. Wow. Turn over, look over your shoulder. That's Trey coming up behind you.
There you go.
All right, no one's going to get this one. Let's just be honest. No one's going to get this one. Decapitated. I know, right?
Ouch.
Decapitated, right? House fire. In hospital. Car went off cliff. COVID-19.
Wow.
Do we get 2 guesses for this one?
Sure. Since you asked nice. I kind of thought you were going to follow that right up with a guess. You just wanted to store them. Oh, good. I can sit on that one now.
Yeah,
Nice. A breathing room.
Reasons bands have broken up.
Oh, God. What band broke up because somebody got decapitated?
Hey,
House fire.
that would definitely break up the band.
Well, the answer was,
there's
in fact... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
There's a band called Decapitated.
Well, of course there is, because that's a great name for it. I'm assuming metal band.
Oh yeah, big time death metal band.
Okay.
Not that life metal stuff.
Yeah, where's life metal? Where the hell's that? That's not right. Yeah, we should start a life metal band. I don't know what that would be, but we should try that. That would be cool.
That's
Or
Metallica, right?
either that, or we could just do jazz metal and be done with it. Let's just
Yeah.
dinner metal.
Dinner metal. Yeah, wow.
So I'm snorting now. That's scary. Okay.
Let's
All
see.
right. The answer was, by the way, the answer we were all looking for was acceptable reasons to not show up at a gig. Acceptable reasons to not show up at a gig.
It would break up the band.
It would break up the band. This is true.
At least I get half a point.
You get, I think so. Half a
dang,
point for
man,
the
that's-
research. It's half a point.
really catchy.
And for making me cry a little bit out of my eyes. So that's good. I need a drink for all that. Okay. So the current score is 6-5. Is that correct? Oh,
I think it's
half
6
a
to
point.
5.5.
5.5,
Oh my
boy.
God. It's neck
So
and neck
sorry.
now.
All right.
About for decapitation.
I can just reach up there and touch you. I'm right there.
Time for a dad joke. Bad dad joke. Why couldn't Dracula's wife get to sleep? Because of his coffin. Okay, that was all
Boy,
right.
that one sucked.
Nice. Wow. All right.
There's my other half point. Judges? They said yeah.
The judges they've swung over to Trey. What the heck? Wow.
Wait, was that a question?
No, it wasn't.
No, but it was the answer.
It was a good joke. All right, we let this go.
It was the answer.
He ganged up on the dad thing. We're gonna let that slide. All right. So it's tied 6-6. Some of it more ill-gotten gains than others, but still,
Hey, a win is a win is a win.
win is a win. The scoreboard
right.
says a different story. Here we go. It's all tied up. Question 23, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, it's not question 23. Okay, listen closely. OD1, Distortion Plus, DOD 250, Charlie Brown, Tuna Melt.
Distortion pedals.
Incorrect. OD1, Distortion Plus, DOD 250, all of which are, by the way, distortion pedals.
Right.
Charlie Brown, which is also a distortion pedal. Tuna Melt, which is not a distortion pedal.
Tuna Melt's a Dan Electro pedal, I think.
It is a Dan Electro tremolo.
OD1. One more time.
OD1, Distortion Plus, DOD 250, Charlie Brown, and the ever-loving Tuna Melt. I'm sorry, we've got weird sounds. They're what?
All yellow pedals?
That is correct. They're all yellow pedals. Look at that. Trey, for the first time, takes the lead.
Oh, dang, Trey.
Stacy's distracted now. You're on a TV show, man.
Trying to shut my whatever that noise was off.
All right, that's some killer grammar. Noise was off. That'd be a great name for a band. Tonight.
Noise was off.
Noise was off.
It also kind of sounds like a German last name. Noise was off.
Fritz Noise was off.
It looks more German.
Heinrich Noise was off.
Or maybe Polish, I suppose.
You know, one of them Eastern European sort of names, perhaps. We don't know.
There's a lot of Z's.
There's a lot of Z's, 2 X's, and a Y. It's a strange spelling. Noise was off. All right, here we go. Lifeson 355. Hendrix Strat. Eventide H9. Crybaby Bass Wah. 1957 Stratocaster Pickguard.
All white.
All white. Oh, he is on fire, ladies and gentlemen.
Goodness.
Wow.
It was the bass wah that gave it away.
Ah, the bass wah. Yeah.
It is famously white.
Yeah, it is. And it's nice. Well, you've both played the one in the studio here. It's great. I love those things. I like the spring-loadedness part. That's the best thing. And it drops the frequency down to a nice place for the guitar sometimes. It gets really nice. I like it. There's a Gear and Gigs tip. If you haven't tried the bass wah on guitar, go do that. Also works really good on Rhodes piano. You have to do this when you say Rhodes piano. That's a law. All right. Okay. This one's got a hint of humor about it and is in regards to an artist. Here we go. Low E string. Neck single coil. Digital amps and effects. Teeth. Bill Wyman. I know, Bill Wyman.
Teeth.
Keith Richards.
Things Keith Richards is missing.
Oh, Keith.
That is correct. Yeah, that is correct. All right, so that's
he's missing Bill.
That puts you up at what is that? That's
oh man,
that's 9 to 6. No,
is it 9 to 6?
No, 7 to 4.
7 to 5.
7
to 5.
I had 6 somewhere.
5. You
Did
got
you have
8
6?
then. I thought you had 6.
Yeah,
so it's
6.
9 to 6.
Yeah.
9 to 6.
Wow.
You know, the people that are looking at the score on the screen are like, why don't they know? we don't.
It's because we did this when we were stupid. And everybody knows I can't count anyway.
And it's a good thing we did.
Yeah.
All right, it's time. Several questions ago, and we forgot, but right now it's time for a lightning round. And since you're both tied, I guess you were tied when this was supposed to have happened. You both get to participate. All right? Okay. First one to answer the question. Name an amplifier with a built-in compressor. I only know of one. It came out in the 1970s.
I wasn't alive then. Doesn't count.
1989? No, never heard of anything from 1989. I was born in 90, man.
Yep. It happened before the fall of the Berlin Wall. I legally can't know about it.
I don't even remember. It was the Gibson Lab Series. The Gibson Lab Series, which famously used by B.B. King.
Never would have got it.
It's a very odd little solid state in. Ironically, a 212. All right.
It weighs less than the twin. That's why he did it.
Speaking of a twin, how many watts does a silver face Fender twin have?
85.
100.
85 is correct.
Oh, wow.
Trey's up by 1.
Uh-oh.
How many speakers are there in a, and what size are they in a traditional SVT cab?
2 10s.
Incorrect.
A traditional SVT?
Uh-huh. I'm going to cough. I will edit that out.
Sure. 8 tenths?
8 10s is correct.
8
Trey's up by
tenths.
2.
Because they cut it in half eventually, right? Or no, that was technically the guitar.
That was the 12. That was the 812.
Yeah.
All right. Does he lose half a point for an incorrect reference? No, they are with you all the way. I don't know what happened there. That $10 you paid him during the break must have helped. All right. First one to answer wins. Which is bigger, EL84 or EL34?
EL34.
Oh. It was a tie. Nobody gets a point. Oh, so close.
Well, listen to the audio later.
All right. I'm sorry. Let's have a slow motion replay. Hang on.
What?
All right. It turns out Stacy actually started first. They ended at the same time. Judges have awarded the point to Stacy. That's 2-1 in the lightning round. Here we go. When was Rosewood first introduced on Fender guitars as a standard?
59.
61.
59 is correct. Oh, tied up at 2-2. Last question. How many strings is on a Universe 777?
7.
6.
It is, in fact, 6.
Oh, that's right. The UB777. The UB7
Right,
is 7.
right.
Yep.
Trick question there, but I'm so glad that worked out. That's a cool question. All right, I mean, for the judges who came up with the questions, that's very nice, judges. Well done. All right, so Trey wins the lightning round, which gets him 2 points towards the main round, which puts him at an 11 to 6. Wow, I don't know if there's any
Trey,
coming back from that at this point. I'm not sure that's even possible. All right, so the last question we had was 22. We're on to question 23. Here we go.
No, we were on.
Oh, we were way past that. What the heck am I talking about?
24, I think.
We're on 26.
Oh.
But who's counting?
What do I know?
I don't know. There could be another number flashing up right now because the people later will know. All right, here we go. You'll never get this one, so just think that way.
Cool.
Donald Duck, baseball player, buccaneer, showgirl, Marie Antoinette. I mean, it's almost a cliche. Donald Duck, baseball player, buccaneer, showgirl, Marie Antoinette, and I will throw in Mickey Mouse and Admiral as your bonus clues.
References in Barry Manilow songs. His name was Donald. He was a show duck.
Donald.
Wow. That went in a direction I did not expect, I gotta be honest. Conjured up some bad traumatic memories too. But still, no, that's not that's not what they were looking for at all.
At the Copa.
No, but when you hear the real answer, well, you'll have a reaction of some kind. Stacy, got anything?
God. Marie Antoinette is like way out there. Really not,
There's a sentence you thought you were going to say tonight at some point. Things that Elton John has dressed up like. It's costumes Elton John has worn.
So I was close.
You were so...
His name was Elton, and he was a showgirl.
Yes,
That's right.
he did a big showgirl with the feathers. It was something. All right, so there you go.
Oh, wow.
Nobody gets that one. Okay, here we go. Arm the Homeless. 5150. A Woman's Face. British Flag.
All things that have been on the front of guitars.
That is correct. And Polka Dots was the final one.
Oh, yeah, polka dots.
There you go.
Ah,
That's true. Arm the Homeless was from Tom Morello's,
Rage
right?
Against the Machine.
Right, yeah. And A Woman's Face, there's probably several of those, but I was thinking in particular of Joe Perry's. His 335,
yeah.
with his wife's... Yeah. I mean, the judges that came up with this. I was personally kind of thinking that when I read that. Got to be clear. All right, here we go. This has to do with a specific artist or band. Apartment building, catastrophe, a bar, postmodern sculpture, an old picture on the wall.
Say
11 to 6 here, folks.
I got 7 now.
You do? Oh, that's right. You got the guitars. My apologies. I should look right at the score. Yep, clearly it says that. 11 to 7.
Good thing I'm keeping track of my own
Right?
score. Then.
Yeah, well, I told you to do that, so it's good.
Same again?
Apartment building,
Yeah.
catastrophe,
Uh-huh.
a bar, postmodern sculpture, an old picture on the wall.
Things on a Dream Theater album cover.
So close, but no, afraid not.
I'm not wrong, but that might not be the right answer. If you look at Dream Theater's album cover, Awake,
Yeah.
it's a rough amalgamation of everything they have on that cover.
I see. Well, we'll have to throw that up on the screen. And then, oh, look, we're going to get in copyright trouble. We couldn't do it. Oh, well, we tried.
It was real quick. They can't see us if we don't move.
God, I'm snorting tonight. Oh, no.
BMI's like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
That's
Don't
right.
If you don't move, they can't see us.
Stace, you got anything?
The apartment building, I think it has to be something that's on album covers, but
I'll give you a hint. These are things on album covers.
yeah.
I know, right? Wow. Oh. But whose?
Oh, I think I should have.
I'll give you another hint. It's not Dream Theater.
Dream Theater, yeah.
I know.
Can I collaborate to assist?
Collaborate to steal? Yes, go ahead.
There's a possibility that it's either Rush's Moving Pictures or Led Zeppelin's American Graffiti.
Led Zeppelin's American Graffiti.
Yeah, there's a ton of pictures on it.
I'm sure you mean physical graffiti.
Or physical graffiti. American Graffiti, I always have Star Wars on the brain, and that's adjacent. So, George Lucas just kind of lives in my head.
Physical graffiti might be the one, but they're probably.
And I don't know, I'm guessing because they have a lot of things going on.
Knowing the panel of judges.
Talking about you guys.
Yeah, I think I'll say physical graffiti. A ton of pictures in that one.
It wasn't physical graffiti, but it's so close. We're going to let you guys keep your point. It was Led Zeppelin album covers across their whole discography. So the apartment building was physical graffiti. Catastrophe, of course, was the Hindenburg.
Zeppelin.
The old picture on the wall was off of Zoso.
Yeah.
The bar was In Through the Outdoor. Postmodern Sculpture was what was that? Not Kodo. It was the one with the little Presence. And that's all of them. But I had a voice that sounded like I was going to do another sixth one, so I'm going to try to wind it down that way. Go. Got that momentum going with that game show thing. You don't want to put the brakes on too.
That's right.
You should get yourself like a polyp. All right, moving on. Polyp's a fun word just to say. It's not fun to have. Right? I feel bad for him who has a polyp, but the word polyp, kind of fun.
It's not something you want caught in your throat.
Somebody's polyp? Or just polyps in general? Just...
How did you... You know what? Never mind. I don't want the answer. Let's move on. Next question. Next question.
All right, here we go. You'll never get this one. Here we go. Clip, mains, matrix, snake, returns.
Things that go to a mixer or happen on a mixer.
Very good. Look at you doing the catch-up thing. What are you up to, 9 now?
Well, it depends. If I got
no, you were 8. You're up to 8. I'm sorry. You're only 8. Nice try there. So it's 11 to 8. Does he lose a point for trying to no? All right, no. Okay, here we go. Moving on. There's going to be a lot of jokes. Bitey, boomy, thin, heavy, ripping off my head.
Things to describe a Telecaster.
It's ways to describe monitors. We were going for a monitor mix, but it was they were both so close. We'll call it a wash. It's a wash. No, it's a wash. All right. And extra credit for not making any obvious jokes that bitey, boomy, thin, and heavy could have brought right in there. All right. Previous careers.
That was a third movie in that series, right?
I knew that was going to come back and bitey, boomy my butt. Okay. Fired up, psyched, pumped, the worst, not into it, leaving.
Things crowds react, or ways crowds react to your live performance.
Phases of bands.
Close enough. It's ways to describe last night's audience.
Yeah.
How was your audience leaving? No, that's not a good night there. That's not good. Okay, so that's close enough. So that's that's 12 to 9.
8 or 9?
8?
Yeah, somewhere like
8
that.
or 9? Which was it? It was 9 because you got the. Was it? No, it was 8. He just tried to cheat again, didn't he?
I think I got 8.
He's losing points left and right.
That's right.
All right, so that's 8 to 12.
It's like stealing home. You're trying to steal a base in baseball. If you can get it past him, you get to keep the base. If he catches you, he will get you.
That's right.
Confusing reference, by the way, in the middle of a music conversation to talk about stealing bass.
You're welcome.
It took me like half your sentence to figure out what the heck you were talking about. Stealing? Who's stealing his bass? What? Okay, here we go. We got a lightning round. This one is an alternating one. First one that can't do it loses.
Uh-oh.
Maybe jokes out of that as well. Here we go.
Stacy can go first.
All right.
Oh, thanks, Trey.
Ways to describe guitars that you can't use to describe your significant other. Ways to describe guitars that you just cannot use to describe your significant other without getting into trouble.
Screechy.
Screechy. Very good. Okay.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, fat.
Fat, right? Stace?
Skinny.
Okay, we're gonna let that one go.
Piercing.
Stace?
Ugly.
Getting right down to it. Okay, good.
Shrill.
Oh, yeah, there you
Shrill,
go. That's a good one.
shrill.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Shrill. Boomy.
Boomy? You got a warning on Boomy. They're not liking Boomy. They didn't like it as much. That's a warning.
Unresponsive.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
I'm mad that I couldn't get that out without laughing, but I knew it was too good.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that was good. You can't describe the fat neck.
The fat neck. Very nice.
So we're talking about guitar tone?
You can't describe guitars. So anything about the guitar you'd like to describe. For instance, maybe it has knurled knobs. I don't know. You might want to talk about the guitar in some way.
Ways. Ways I can't describe my significant other, but I can describe a guitar.
Yeah.
Dead.
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 Dead, okay, yeah.
Dead. Flat spots.
Or lifeless, I suppose. Flat spots.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, you can't do that.
When the frets are in need of a redressing.
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 That's a warning. I'm afraid you get a warning on that one.
All right.
Flat spots.
Let me see. I hate to forego this one and give it over to Trey.
We will scrape the bottom of the barrel for this.
Yeah. Barrel shaped. No, you can't describe a guitar that way. Just gnarly.
And he pulls it out of his butt, ladies and gentlemen. You thought he was floundering, but no, he'd saved one. Wow. There's my girlfriend. She's pretty gnarly.
Particularly gnarly.
You ready?
I don't know.
Hollow.
Hollow. Oh, God. You just really, you can't talk about the F-hole.
Oh, no!
Well, if you can't tell them hollow, you can't talk about the F-holes. So.
Oh, no.
Even if
Holes? There's more than one?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You can't talk about when they've been modified. Unless that's a good thing, in which case...
Unless you want to brag. Oh, man.
Oh, gosh. Let's see.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This one's just the lightning round that keeps on giving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ways you can describe a guitar that you can't describe your significant other.
Yeah, I'm thinking something about. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm stumped. It's uh-oh. You can't talk about their bridge work.
Every time you think he's down, he just climb back in.
From across the court.
Oh, wow. All right, Trey, back to you. Wow.
Can't describe a guitar tone as thick.
Thick, yeah, they don't like to be called thick. You don't,
Unless
you don't want to do that.
unless it's with two C's, in which case it's a good thing.
Right.
But
wow. Well, I'm spent. I don't know if I can take any more. I'm afraid somebody's going to come up with another one and make me laugh that hard again. All right. Well, we're gonna take a break from that one. We'll come back. That's a lightning on hold round because we're so successful. It's pretty amazing. All right. Moving on. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Is that correct? Is that we're there? It is. All right. Question 32. Your clues are Beretta, T60, Model 4, Sonex, Pilot.
Guitars named after cars?
No. Beretta, T60, Model 4, Pilot, Sonex.
Stacy, I'll give you a hint that it's not.
Beg pardon?
Guitars named after cars.
It's not named after cars, and it's not box guitars. It is all, and Trey's going to be so upset, guitars that came out in the 80s.
Again, before 90.
I said you were going to be so upset. The Kramer Beretta, the PV T60, the Charvel Model 4, the Guild Pilot Bass, and the Gibson, mistake of all mistakes, Sonex, which was what, synthetic material Les Paul or something? Some weird...
I don't know. I didn't know. Because it was before 1990.
You ever seen the Brady Bunch?
No. Because...
Before 19... Just thought I'd check.
Yep.
All right. Gibson RD Artist. Ovation Preacher. Fender Antigua Series. The Guild S Series. The Gretsch Super Chet. Gibson RD Artist, the Ovation Preacher, the Fender Antigua Series, the Guild S Series, and the Gretsch Super Chet.
Gee.
2 guesses.
Okay.
Semi-hollow guitars.
Nope.
Failed models.
Yeah. Gumby-shaped guitars?
We're going to take failed models because it was actually a corollary to why we chose those. Those were actually chosen as guitars that came out in the 70s, but we wanted to make sure that they did not continue, so they'd be recognized as 70s only guitars. So there you go. You get your point. All right. So that makes our score what, Stace? What's our score now? He's got 13. You've got 8.
I got still, 8, I guess.
Just checking to see there what you're going to say. All right, here we go. 68, 62, 63, 57, 51.
All reissues.
Oh, he's right on top of that. Man.
That was just, here, Stace.
I know, right?
Would you like some? Would you like some points? Because I made them just for you.
Because you know, those are all before 90, see, so he wouldn't know anything about those. Yeah.
Unfair advantage, but it's fine.
But he's been saying that he had 9 points for like eons now, so now he's finally actually got the 9 points. What's that? Okay, 9. How many points Stacy thinks he has?
Dang.
All right, here we go. Bridge, nut, saddle, neck, pickup. And yes, they're all parts of guitars. We know that. But that's not the answer. Bridge, nut, saddle, neck, pickup.
Parts of a setup. Adjustable parts of a setup.
Judges? I'm afraid not. The theory being the nut's not so adjustable. But that's not the answer anyway.
So
things you can say about your guitar, but you can't say about your significant other.
That the nut's not adjustable.
Nut's not. You don't want to mess with that nut.
No.
Don't touch that.
If you need to adjust the nut.
What is that thing made out of? Bone. Okay, Stacy, what do you got?
Things you can't really even talk about adjustments.
We're done.
That's true.
I mean, you can file it down, but there's no coming back from that. Sometimes you just have to take it out and recut it.
Oy vey.
Yeah, all things, yeah. Got me on this one. I don't know.
These are all parts of a guitar that the words mean something else in the Muggle world entirely. Bridge, nut, saddle, neck, and pickup like the truck.
What does nut mean in the Muggle world, Jet?
That's a small thing you eat. Crunchy.
Oh, wait, I'm glad we're all adults, or this would be real weird.
I'm glad that none of us has an impure thought in our heads. All right, so here we go. This one's a little tougher. Picture these in your brain. What do they hold in common? A double bound telly, a Martin acoustic, a Gretsch White Falcon, a cigar box guitar, a Rick 325, and a Gibson ES 335.
Wow.
One more?
Binding.
You want to hear the...
Yeah.
Okay, double bound telly,
Yeah.
Martin acoustic, Gretsch Falcon, cigar box guitar, Rick 325, Rickenbacker 325, Gibson ES 335. And the crickets come out.
I think they all have binding of some kind, but
Do all designs from the 1960s?
The Martin acoustic is way beyond that.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
If you're going to curse, at least make it a good one so I can pull out the sensor beep once in a while, would you?
You can still use the sensor beep on that.
On damn.
I'll give you another one.
What's that? The answer is these are guitars which have no contours. The edges are all squared off on all of them.
oh,
All
sharp
squared
edges.
off edges. All sharp edges.
Even you don't consider the carved top to be a contoured edge?
Which is the carved top?
The
ES 335 is laminated.
Right, but it's still a...
It's an
It's
arch
not
top.
flat.
It's an
Or
arch top.
yeah.
Okay, but the edges are still square, totally square.
Yeah.
Trust me. In my aching forearm. I walked into it. I'm sorry. My apologies. All right. Get ready. We're coming back to the lightning round.
I walked into it, title of your sex tape.
My aching forearm.
Title of his sex tape. Stacy does travel a lot.
I know. He spends a lot of time alone. Thin line. 335.
Damn, he came after you.
He just drove for like 24 hours. I mean, that's a long drive. You got to keep awake.
Yeah,
Then,
yeah. And
Fender,
all that driving really wrecks your forearm.
it really is hard. Fender thin line. Gibson 335. Epiphone Sheridan. The newest EJ Strat.
F-holes.
What'd you call me?
All semi-hollow guitars.
With
All
F-holes.
semi-hollow guitars. And my last clue is going to be my purple PRS. Darn it. I didn't get to say it. My purple PRS.
Yeah.
Very good. But he said F-holes. What do you think? We were looking for
gets half the
semi-hollow.
point.
We were looking for
Semi-hollow.
semi-hollow. That's what we were looking for. So there you go.
Yeah.
Does that put you up to what, 14? Is that 14 now?
15.
15?
Maybe? I don't know. Whatever the
Somewhere
whatever
around
the screen says.
Yeah, it's. I believe it's 14.
Okay.
14 to Stacy's.
I think I got
9.
9 still.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's hanging on to that 9.
Well, took me a while to get there.
Right, yeah. Pardon me. All right, here we go. Grill, valve, piping, speaker, Feet.
Customizable parts of a Mesa Boogie amp.
No. But they all are.
Yeah, all parts of a...
If nobody else gets the correct answer, we'll let that one go because it just happens to be true. Well, wait. Can you customize the feet?
Yeah.
On a boogie?
Yeah.
What could
You get them or you can not get them.
Seriously?
Well, those little, like, the runners for the...
Oh, the caster runners. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Let's see if Stacy comes up with the real answer. So that
Piping
fake
grill.
poser answer. Grill, valve, piping, speaker feet.
Well, yeah, that's... I was going to say Fender cabinets all have that.
That's true. Well, valves not necessarily.
Well, the baffles sort of thing.
Not a valve. Unfortunately, the answer we were looking for was parts of his speaker cabinet that also mean other things in the Muggle world.
Oh.
Grill, valve, piping, speaker, and feet. All right.
Those Muggles.
Here we go. Wait a minute. Where are we at here?
It's 15 now.
I think this is... Wait a minute. Is this... We're coming down to it. All right. Well, 2 questions left, and then a lightning round. Here we go. Boston. Damn the torpedoes. Double trouble. Can't read my own writing. Why can't I read that? Weekend Warriors and Born to Run. Born to Run, Weekend Warriors, Boston, Damn the Torpedoes, Double Trouble. Boston, first album from Boston. Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, first albums.
Double Trouble. Damn the Torpedoes, Tom Petty.
Yeah.
And Weekend Warriors, Ted Nugent.
First efforts.
Nope, not first efforts.
No. This happened way before Trey's time.
I know, he's going to have no idea.
Yeah, I don't even know who those bands are.
Bruce Springfield, who?
Yeah. Was he a Backstreet Boy?
He was. Wow, no, he was in NSYNC. Sorry, it's easy to get those confused.
Oh, yeah, I hate NSYNC. But I love
Backstreet Boys. Yeah.
I do, in fact, want it that way.
I see. Nice. Best scene in perhaps in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Second, no, we've talked about that before. Second best scene.
Gosh. What was the first best scene? The goiter?
Yes, with Case, where he just yells Case.
Balthazar's a thirsty bitch.
Such a great show.
So, say them one more time.
Boston, Born to Run, Weekend Warriors, Damn the Torpedoes, Double Trouble.
Chart-topping albums? Multiple chart-topping albums?
Albums with guitars on the cover.
Aww.
Oh.
Wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah. Went all the way back. Went all the way back. All right. Now this one. Let's see. Wait a minute. Oh, no, here we go. There's one more question. My apology. There's one more question followed by lightning round. Here we go. I'm going to sniff. Hang on a second. Allergies. Gotta love them. All right, here we go. Last question. Question 40, if I've done my math correctly.
And that remains to be seen.
I know. Multi-track recording, close miking, headless guitar, echo, flanging. Multi-track recording, close miking, echo, headless guitar, flanging.
Let's say things invented by Les Paul.
If things invented by Les Paul is correct, look at you go.
He invented the headless guitar?
He did, in fact, invent the headless guitar. I know, fascinating stuff. That guy was just like an Edison for the music industry.
Say, I knew all the other stuff, but that was what was stumping me.
Yeah, he had the tuning pegs like underneath the bridge, I think, if I'm not mistaken, on one of his many creations.
Interesting.
All right, now it's time for the final lightning round. Double points to the person with the lowest score. 3-point round, so this could literally determine the whole game right here. Based on a kid's game from when we were all young, this is the back and forth, use the last letter game. Back to the studio.
So here we go. First person to not have an answer loses. We're going to do the kids' game of, this time Trey will go first, naming a manufacturer, whatever that manufacturer's name ends in. Stacy, you would then have to name a manufacturer in the music industry that begins with that letter, and so forth.
Oh, my goodness.
Vox.
Thanks.
Here to win, baby.
Vox. Okay, let's see.
Looks like our judges have...
Didn't
Well,
see
there's got to
that
be
coming.
something as the xylophone company.
Uh,
No.
I think we're gonna stipulate that you can't end with X. Just
Judges? They're going to allow it.
just for in the interest of getting, I don't know, 2 answers out of this.
All right, fine.
But half a point for your move there. Very nice. They like that.
All right. So let me start over.
The way he leaned it. Box.
Got him.
Checkmate.
JHS.
JHS.
Wide open there.
Oh, God. A music company that starts with S.
All right, he's got the premise.
Man, is it SVT?
Nope,
Is that a model?
that's a model. 3 wrong answers here.
Okay. Too bad about that Paul Reed Smith being not Smith Paul Reed.
Smith, comma, Paul Reed. No, get out. It's like when you play those games in the car with the...
Yeah.
You're like, just want to push your sibling out of the car because you're like, no, you're gone.
Something that starts with S.
Paul Reed. Hey, you got any of them Smith guitars?
Stella, it's a manufacturer, right?
No, that's 2.
Stella?
Stella, yeah. Stella!
Stella!
Used to make
This was an easy one.
I gave him an S. It's
Oh, wait.
the easiest one. Oh, man.
I don't know. I'm gonna kick myself.
Come on,
You
there's a
guys tell
lot
me
of
an
there's a
S.
zillion of them. It's just an S. There's a zillion manufacturers. Come on.
Zillion, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. A zillion S manufacturers. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I've already thought of 5 guitar manufacturers we do this. Come on.
Oh, wow. Steinberger.
There we go.
R. Roland.
Ooh, he's back already.
Roland. D.
Dude, he was just getting over that S thing. He's not ready for the D yet.
Yeah, no kidding. Well,
They never
DiMarzio.
are.
I know, right? Never mind.
Is it guitar or other things?
Yeah,
DiMarzio?
anything music. That's fine. DiMarzio. Ooh, gives you the O.
Oh, Ovation. Stacy
And-
does always give me the O.
Yeah.
That's why we keep him around.
That's why we keep around. And
And oh god, this is a game I'm not very good at. And can't spell Gibson backwards.
Nosbig. We've already established that. But no.
Dang. And
You got any of them Nosbigs or them Smiths I've been hearing about?
dang it.
I think we should just, when you went with the X, we should have just stuck with that.
Yeah, it might have
We
been
were
easier.
doing better.
Yeah. See, I think I'm coming up with models, but Nashville was they gotta be a brand.
Oh, he's
right?
so close to one. It's just, it hurts.
Nash.
There he
There you
is,
go.
Nash.
Let's see. H.
Ooh. Oh, that's easy. Said the guy that came up with the game.
Right. H. Helicon, TC.
What's your rig? I play a Smith through a Helicon.
You know, bro. Got that Smith, got that Helicon. We ready to jam.
That'd be one confusing rig rundown. People at home like scribbling stuff down. What? What's he got?
Is he speaking English? Is he from the UK?
K-U.
Halo guitars.
Halo guitars. I don't know Halo
Back
guitars.
with the huh?
Really cool custom shop. They've got a nifty little builder, kind of like Balaguer does.
Really?
So,
Halo guitars. We've probably talked about them in some show, and I just don't remember.
maybe not.
We've never talked about
They
them.
were
so I
on the
don't know.
brain. Yeah, I watched a video the other day, and a guy was playing one, and I was just kind of rattling around with them.
Halo. Interesting.
Yeah, but you left me with a O. And you
Yeah.
took Ovation.
I did.
Oh, it's a tough one.
I've got another one teed up for a...
Can you have people?
No.
No.
Now
people?
Trey's one of the judges now.
Because Orianthicus came right to mind. With
No,
the,
listen,
stuff about-
first of all,
well,
of course she comes to
okay.
mind because she's
Orange. It's right.
orange. It's right there in front of me.
Ah,
And thank
judges,
you.
are we going to allow that? They said no.
Damn these judges.
E, Epiphone.
Oh,
Ooh, right back at
and
the
E.
another E.
ESP.
ESP.
P. Peterson.
Peterson. Tuner fame.
Back to N.
Oh, no.
N. Back to 9.
Back to the end. Strategy, I see it now.
Yeah.
He's lining up words that end with N.
I'm going to find my way back to Vox. This is all a ploy to get you to say something that ends with a V so that I can pull Vox again.
That's going to be hard. Ending with a V is going to be hard.
Yeah, I don't know that it can happen, but I'm going to get there.
But it
Tech,
can also be-
tech, comma, soft.
Can it be bands too, though?
No.
Manufacturers, Stacy.
Manufacturers. Not people, not bands.
Not
manufacturers.
Bands. Manufacturers.
And, well, I can't blame a guy for trying. Huh? So let's see.
Gosh, let me beat you. God. Dang.
He wants this, man. He's hungry.
I tell you.
No, that begins with an H.
Yeah. Rough. I didn't get a rough out of that guy. Dang, you guys are gonna pummel me.
I'll give you a hint.
You guys are both thinking of things that start with N.
Pedal manufacturers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Pedal manufacturers.
You're asking the guy who has like two pedals.
Yeah.
I have none.
One with a gas
count.
pedal.
Well,
That's true. Trey doesn't have any pedals either.
I just don't have a life.
Pedal manufacturer.
That's because you're a Kemper guy. You've got pedals. They're just Kemper pedals. I'm waiting for Kemper to do. Kemper needs to profile pedals.
It would be cool.
And
Speaking of, while he's thinking, did you see the article about how Diesel put out or is about to put out a new head that knows when it's being profiled and it will scramble the signal?
Get out of town.
That's mean.
Yep.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Not playing the ball game.
Interesting.
Wow.
I mean, I get it, totally.
Yeah, I get it too. I wonder how they do that.
It says that when it sends like the white noise, something in the amp detects it and it scrambles it so that it doesn't transfer right.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, my initial reaction was kind of hurt, but then I thought about it more and I was like, nah, I get it.
Well, it's a way to protect it.
It's pure capitalism.
Yeah. Well, and it's artistic integrity. They think we came up with this circuit, we came up with this sound. It's the equivalent of the pedal manufacturers dumping all that goop all over the circuitry so you can't clone it.
And then you have Josh from JHS who's like, please, let's all just share. Because he's the nicest human being.
Yeah. Well, that is a much better, more communal attitude.
Yeah.
But I can see both sides of it. That's interesting, though. It's like copyright protection for CDs.
Right.
Yeah, no, that sounds kind of not very nice on one hand, but you can see why people.
Well, the Kemper's a tough thing to swallow.
Specifically, I would say that for Diesel's primary market being mostly like heavy rock and metal guys, a lot of those guys are using Kempers.
Right.
So their market share might be kind of infringed upon more so than like a Vox or somebody like that.
That doesn't count as cycling back around to Vox, by the way. I just wanted to be clear.
Vox.
So is there a NOS NOS pedal maker? NOS?
I don't think so.
Not that
I've seen NOS on a pedal before.
I have a nose pedal.
Nitrous
This
oxide.
isn't Fast and the Furious.
It's nitrous. Yeah, no.
I have seen, now that you say that, it seems like I have seen a NOS pedal.
We'll phone a friend.
All right, hang on.
Yeah.
Go ogle.
Let's see.
With
It's not Norley, huh?
No, that's Morley.
Yeah.
It's not Norley.
No, that's your girlfriend.
Yeah, can't call her that.
NOS is not, or NOS is not a brand of pedal.
That's your third wrong answer. I'm afraid Trey ends up as the big winner for that, putting him at 18 and a half grand total points.
Trey, killing me.
Trey came from behind.
As he usually does.
As he usually does. And managed to pull it out as he does.
Just in time.
Just in time for the win.
So tell me a manufacturer that starts with N.
New Neighbor.
I was about to say that was the one that I had queued
New
up.
Neighbor.
or Neunaber. I don't know how you say it.
I think it is pronounced Neunaber. It's Neunaber, I believe, and they're great pedals, spectacular pedals. You've played through them over here. Great pedals.
The immerse reverb.
Yeah, the immerse reverb.
Neuron, the gain. That Neuron's really, really good.
Yeah, the Neuron's good. I like the Expanse, the programmable pedal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've got. But I've had the Chroma Chorus and the I forget what the delay was, but the delay. And
does a Kemper already do profiling on pedals or effect amps with effect going in?
No,
right?
so it has effects built into it, but they're ones designed by Kemper. Or at least things that they've outsourced to. So I mean that all of the effects are legitimately digital. But therefore the thing that people will typically say is weak are their drive circuits. But why would you have a drive pedal when
you could have
you can
profiled
just
it?
Change the amp to drive.
Right. Well, there's a difference in pedal drive versus amp drive somewhat, so I can see why somebody would want that. But
if you profile the amp with a drive in front of it, it takes that with it.
Right,
so
which is what I done.
You can have a Vox
with a tube screamer.
With a tube screamer in front of it, just dimed out as a tone, and then again without the tube screamer, and then again with less gain.
What did I have when the latest one I did? I had 6 different stages of gain before the amp, and just little bits. I mean, each one was just such a little bit, but they cascaded together in this wonderful tone. And then the amp was offered a little bit more, and oh my God, what a great sound! And then to take that cohesive sound and put 3 more boosts in front of that now, which treats it differently because they wouldn't have been the same if I put those in front of it originally. But now that it's a cohesive thing and I put these 3 in front, I can tweak it some more. Right. Oh man! And who would want to take 9 front end pedals that would always be on?
Not me.
Yeah, what a pain. But 3 that you turn on and off to do different things on top of this really good complex sound is just, it's awesome. Excuse me, I'm gonna cough. Stupid allergies. Anyway, well, that was fun.
I think Trey kicked my ass, and I just feel really bad about it. Not really.
You get the consolation prize, and that's nice.
Yeah. There were some questions though where you just came out and you just went pow. No.
Oh yeah.
Reissues. Here are your points.
That's true. That's true.
Well, yeah. I guess those.
That was the. You ready, Stacy? You ready? I'm gonna throw it to you.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
You could, yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Did we both do that at the same time?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird. That's very odd. That's weird. Sorry, we had a weird moment. I don't even know what it means, but it was a weird moment.
As if all of our moments are.
Yeah.
Well, at least I didn't win, and that's nice.
It is nice.
Because that would have been bad.
Yeah.
But you guys...
Thank you.
I came in close. I came in very close. I came in a close second, to be honest. But that's all right.
That's true.
That's all right.
Did you?
Yeah. Stacy gets the consolation. And you get the grand prize, which will be winging its way to you. And in the meantime, thank you, gentlemen, for participating in the inaugural Guess That Connection. That is what we named this thing, right? Well, it is now. Guess That Connection.
It's whatever's on the screen.
Whatever's on the screen. I don't remember. And and we will we'll see you guys next time.
All right. Well, thank you, guys.
For Stacy and Trey, I am Jet. I'm sorry, did you want to say something, Stacy? You go right ahead.
No,
just go ahead and just
cut him off. Why don't?
It's all right. Whatever.
Let my friend talk.
Whatever.
Gosh.
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay.
No, never mind.
All right, never mind.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We're done.
All right. So for Stacy and Trey, right?
Yep.
Good. All right. I'm Jet Stone. You guys take care.
Thanks for stopping by for another edition of Gear and Gigs. Do us a big favor, would you? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, tell your friends, leave a nice comment. You know, just get engaged with us. We are really interested in what you have to say about the show so we can make it better. Someday you'll look back at this as, hey, I helped shape that show and when it wasn't that big a deal. And now look, there